Hey YouTube, what's up? So today I'm going to do a quick video here on just how to get some old wheels polished that are in pretty bad shape. These actually have paint overspray on them, as well as they're covered in brake dust, and it's just built up over the years. They're very dull, have no shine left in them. Pretty much what I'm going to be using, as you can see, just the cordless drill here with a power ball. That's optional, obviously. If you don't have a drill or have a power ball, you can obviously hand polish them. White Diamond here, I really like this product. Of course, it's mirrored on this, but it's called White Diamond Metal Polish. It works really well with not that much effort. Using just Brillo pads, bought these at just the Dollar Tree. They're, of course, $1, so gives you 8 of them. I use pretty much 2 on each wheel, so plenty there. And then we use this little sanding block. I think this one was like 600 grit. Just using it, trying to scrub some of the excess paint and brake dust off and get us a good base to go ahead and polish these wheels. So I'll just go ahead and walk you through the steps we went ahead and did to these wheels to get them to the point they are. And hopefully it'll help you guys out on yours as well. Alright, as you can tell, the wheel that we're starting with is definitely, it's got plenty of orange overspray on it. A lot of these are, a lot of the little, accent pieces are busted off, and it's super faded. Has the piece right there from the wheel weight. We'll try and get most of this off, and by the time we're done, this should look a whole lot better than it does at the current time. It's easiest to go ahead and do this with the wheels off the vehicle that you're working on. First things first, go ahead and spray them down and make sure they're wet. And then take your Brillo pad and go ahead and start working around these wheels. That'll take most of the heavy contaminants off, and in my case, the paint overspray. Once you get most of the heavy off here of these wheels with the Brillo pad, it's best to go ahead and start just doing some light sanding on them with your sanding block. I suggest a higher grit, at least 600 if not higher. That'll start shining these wheels up pretty good. And once they get some shine built to them, go ahead and roll them back to where you're going to polish them. At this point, the hard work's done if you have a polishing bowl like I do. If you have the drill, they're relatively cheap. I think less than $20 probably gets one at Walmart or O'Reilly's. I'm sure carries them. Of AutoZone, Advance, whatever you have in your town, sure carries them. If not, you can get them off Amazon, eBay, what have you. So the hard work at this point's done. You went ahead and you used your steel wool, and it got most of the heavy off, and then we did some wet sanding just to make the polishing job easier after the steel wool. And at this point, it's just time to start polishing, so here we go polishing on them. You want to make sure your wheel's good and dry. Go ahead and just wipe it off with a paper towel or a rag or a shop towel, or whatever you have. And then it's time to start polishing. If you have the polishing ball, it makes it a lot easier on this task. You're going to apply just a little bit of your polish, whatever you decide to use. There's lots of products available, and you'll just go ahead and start polishing this wheel. It'll turn gray. And then once it's turned gray and you've polished on it for a good while, go ahead and start wiping it off. I just use shop towels, whatever works that you have to wipe it off. And once that's wiped off, the job's pretty well finished at this point. I didn't like these wheels at all. However, after we polished them, they've kind of grown on me now. So at this point, I'm planning to keep them. And as this truck is the budget build, it definitely makes a lot more sense. Just keep the wheels we have rather than buy a new set of wheels for it. Alright, as you can tell, the wheels are definitely a giant improvement over where the truck did look. Very pleased with the outcome. Realistically, it only takes a few hours to do that. It's not perfect by any means, but definitely if you have an old set of wheels that are pretty rough shape, it's well worth doing too. It looks 10 times better on this truck. The whole truck as a whole, in my opinion, wheels always make a truck, so it definitely looks better. Pretty happy with the turnout there. My plan for this weekend is, if you follow on the channel, you know we race, so the plan for this weekend is Friday night we're going to go to a mud race in Carrollton, Kentucky. Glencoe was Friday night, and then there's an 80% chance of rain, which shouldn't affect the mud race at all. But Glencoe, the dirt track there, ended up canceling, so they scheduled it for Saturday. and I think practice at 4, racing at 6 for Glencoe, and I think the mud race Friday night at Carrollton, Kentucky, it starts at 7:30. That's the plan for this weekend. I think the mud race, we're definitely taking this truck. Dirt drag, undecided. Maybe bring my Blazer back out. Let me know what you guys honestly want to see at a race. And the super stock teal truck, it's not quite ready to go yet, so that won't be there for sure. But we have this as an option, my Blazer or the orange truck, all as options to be able to take for this weekend. I may bring my orange truck and put it on a set of boggers on the rear, just out of curiosity to see what it does. But we'll hopefully see you guys at the race, and thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you learned a little something on polishing your old wheels to make them look a little better. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch you next time.